for watching The 9.
It is a funny show and a great production house that's putting it on. It's called The Play That Goes Wrong. It's coming to the stage at Grosse Pointe Theater. Now, the comedy follows the misadventures of one university's drama society as they put on their latest production. Joining me, the show's director, Nick Marinello, and one of the stars, Kevin Fitzhenry. To both of you gentlemen, what's up? Are you ready? Opening night, a week away. Do you still have the nerves? You guys have been doing this for a minute. Nick, still have the nerves?
Oh, absolutely. Every show, even as a director, I get nervous. As an actor, I've been acting for 30 years now, and you still feel that pressure.
Before we get to the actual show, for someone who doesn't know Grosse Pointe Theater, give them a quick breakdown of what the theater company is.
Yeah, so Grosse Pointe Theater, we are in our 76th season this year, and we are striving always to bring quality theater to Metro Detroit. I like to say we're your community theater. And so we have a series of main stage shows and youth shows and second stage shows that we do, trying to just enrich the community. And this is a great show to do that because it's funny and it's outrageous.
I agree. It's one of those plays that even if you have nothing to do with theater or you've been part of theater productions, this show is fun. It's got to be fun to be in as well, Kevin. I'll let you explain the premise of, I gave a brief explanation, and tell us what your character is. Give us a little premise.
Yeah, sure. So I play a character called Jonathan, who is a member of the Cornley Drama Society, and they are putting on a play called The Murder at Haversham Manor, where I play Charles Haversham, the owner of the house, and it's a murder mystery, and they're very proud because the Drama Society finally has the resources to put on a really good show, and then everything just kind of starts to go wrong from that point, from mislines and cues to some physical comedies with our set that anything that can be an actor's worst nightmare can and does and will happen during the course of the show. So it's been a lot of fun to sort of play that, because as an actor, these are things we try to avoid in a normal show that now we are planning for, and that it has to happen. And it's been a lot of fun to do the physical comedy of it. It's a very witty, clever script by the guys over at Mischief, so it's a really good show.
Yeah, I agree. It's one of those shows that is totally fun to watch at every level. Talk about putting it on stage, knowing it's been done before, but Grosse Pointe puts its own stamp on it. Yeah,
so this was a hit show on Broadway. It toured. It's now performing off Broadway, and kind of smaller theaters, high schools have done it, but we really are, the first theater in community theater in Southeast Michigan to put this on.
Nice.
And so we're really excited to kind of show that this is what we can do, and it's so tricky because in order to be safe when things are falling apart and you're doing fights on stage, you have to time everything. You have to make sure that the choreography is precise. It's a lot like a musical in that way. Even though there's no singing and dancing in it, you have to be precise all along the way to be safe and funny at the same time.
Yeah, comedy does have rhythms to it, doesn't it? And you got to get that right rhythm going. For someone who is like, man, I would love to come and see that, what's the one thing, Kevin, you say they have to know before, if you could put one thought in their mind, curtain's getting ready to open, you're on stage behind that curtain, what do you want them to think before the show goes?
No, that they're going to expect to see a lot of unexpected things with the show. That sometimes you go to see a show and you wonder, like, something went wrong, something doesn't seem right. Like, what exactly is going on? Know that everything you see with our show, that is intentional. That is us really, putting it on, and that's kind of the idea of building the chaos, building the comedy for it, to where there's some wonderful teasers in Act 1 for setups that happened in Act 2, where people will say, oh, wait, what did they, I get it now. But I think audiences come in, so if you're a fan of theater in general, I think you really get the jokes. Theater people really love this show. Even if you're not a theater person, you will still be entertaining. I can't believe they did that. I can't believe the set falls apart the way that it does. I can't believe these actors are doing this physical comedy that, wow, that's kind of impressive from that standpoint.
And it's physical comedy, it's smart writing, good jokes, good for the whole family. I mean, we always say that, but this really is. I mean, someone in the whole family will find something they like about this.
All right, so and Grosse Pointe Theater puts on great productions. So to both of you guys, thank you very much for stopping by. You see the information on your screen. The Play That Goes Wrong is so right to catch at April the 5th through, of course, the 14th. That's next week. For more information, you can grab your tickets, get your reserves at gpt.org. Gentlemen, You can tell the director to break a leg too, right?
Yeah, I'll break them both.
All right, break legs. Break legs.
Thank you.
Have a great show. Have a great show. All right, Marielle, over to you.
Break all the legs.